Hegel's master-slave dialectic is a key concept from his work Phenomenology of Spirit. It describes the dynamic of self-consciousness and recognition between two individuals, often symbolized as a master and a slave. Hegels Herr-Knecht-Dialektik ist ein zentraler Begriff aus seinem Werk Phänomenologie des Geistes und beschreibt eine Dynamik des Selbstbewusstseins und der Anerkennung zwischen zwei Individuen, die oft als Herr und Knecht symbolisiert werden. The key points of the dialectic for Hegel is first that of self-consciousness and recognition. For Hegel, self-consciousness emerges through a process of recognition. An individual becomes aware of being themselves by being acknowledged by another. The second, self-conscious beings encounter each other, and each seeks to behave, to have their sense of self recognized by the other. However, this leads to a conflict as recognition requires the other to acknowledge their independence. Second would be the struggle for recognition. When two self-conscious beings meet, a struggle ensues because both want to be recognized as independent beings. This struggle can lead to a life or death confrontation. One of the participants, fearing death, submits and becomes the slave, while the other assumes the position of the master. This master-slave relationship for Hegel, the master gains dominance over the slave. The master commands the slave and enjoys the products of the slave's labor. The slave, on the other hand, is forced to work and serve the master. The irony of the master's position is that the master appears to be in control, but Hegel argues that the master's dependence on the slave undermines their independence. The master relies on the slave's labor and recognition for their identity as master, making the master dependent on the slave in a subtle way. The slave, through their work, transforms the world, gaining knowledge and skills in the process. This labor leads to a deeper understanding of reality and self-consciousness. The slave's path to freedom would be through labor. The slave gains a sense of mastery over the material world and begins to develop self-consciousness. The slave's experience working on the world gives them an opportunity for intellectual and spiritual growth, leading to the possibility of achieving true freedom and, of course, self-consciousness. Overcoming the master-slave dynamic for Hegel, ultimately, he suggests that true freedom comes when both individuals recognize each other as free and independent beings. The dialectic between master and slave is a step toward mutual recognition where both parties acknowledge each other